Hello guys, you're all welcome back to my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. Today we will be talking about 11 forbidden jobs for foreigners in Turkey. Yes, I know so many of you are curious about this particular topic because you kept thinking what kind of jobs that you can't do in Turkey. So I decided to make this video to give you the full information that you need. So watch it up until the end to grab everything that you need, okay? Now, before we go into the video, I want to inform you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button right now and share this video with your friends and family members, and as well leave a comment on the comment section. All right, and before we equally go on into this very video, I want to tell you that there is a job that I will be advertising at the end of this video. So if you want to know about this job, watch this video until the end as well, so you can get that very job. I may say it in the middle of the video or at the ending of the video. That's why I want you to watch this video until the end. The first forbidden job for foreigners in Turkey is nurse. Being a nurse requires you knowing a lot about Turkey and knowing the language, knowing the culture, knowing the people. You are forbidden to work as a nurse in Turkish public hospitals. All you need to do if you really want to be a nurse in Turkey, you must be a citizen. If you aren't a citizen here, you cannot work as a nurse in Turkey. And this will apply to so many jobs that I'm going to talk about in this video. So all those jobs requires you being a Turkish citizen before you can work as that profession. You work in that very profession. So if you aren't a citizen, you can't. Even if you study here as a nurse, you can't work as a nurse in a public hospitals, except you become a citizen. And there is a special card they are working on right now. It is called turquoise card. Now this card is just the same thing like the green card in the United States, or there is another card in the EU that they give to foreigners. So if you study here in Turkey, you may be able to gain this card if you perform successfully in your department. So you need to perform very well in your department so you can gain this card. It is called turquoise card. I think they give within the space of 3 years or 2 years. It depends though. And if you invested in Turkey somehow, you will as well get this turquoise card. It is still on the process. They haven't really started giving it out to people, but I think by next year they will start giving it out. So I don't have enough information about this turquoise card, but it is on the process. So they will give it out, and with that turquoise card, it's just like a permanent residence, and you can use it to apply to become a Turkish citizen. So there are lots of information concerning that turquoise card, but when it comes out, maybe I will make a video about that. But for now, you can't work as a nurse in any public hospital. In fact, I think in the past, nurses are only for female. If you are a man, you can be a nurse. Until I think in the year 2007, when the Turkish parliament had a meeting, they decided to lift that ban only for women, and they changed it to become male and female. Now, male and female can become a nurse in Turkey. So all this started to change in the year 2007. So now male and female can be a nurse, and as well, if you are a nurse here, you must be a Turkish citizen. That leads us to the second job. Now the second job is a doctor. You can't be a doctor in Turkey without being a Turkish citizen. You have to be a Turkish citizen before this can happen. Now, just like the nurses, the same thing applies to the doctors. You have to apply to be a Turkish citizen through using that Turquoise card or through getting married to a Turkish person. And with that, you can now apply to be a citizen. Just like the first job I told you, as a doctor, you can't work in any public hospital if you aren't a Turkish citizen. Yes. If you go to the US, if you go to the UK, if you go to different places in Europe, you can work as a doctor, you can work as a nurse with your own nationality. But here, you can't do such a thing because of the laws that were passed by the Turkish Congress. So all you need to do is to look for a way to become a Turkish citizen so you can become a doctor in Turkey. And how do you become a Turkish citizen? You can become a Turkish citizen by getting married to a Turkish person, or you can become a Turkish citizen by investing in Turkey. You can become a Turkish citizen by using the Turquoise card, which they're working on it. You can use that as well to become a Turkish citizen. So these are the processes that you can go through so you can become a Turkish citizen and work as a doctor or as a nurse. Moving on to the third one, which is footballers. If you are a footballer, a young footballer, I tell you, you will have challenges being here in Turkey. I mean, you can't play in any of the divisions, Turkish league, except for Super League. Super League is the main league here in Turkey, but the other divisions like Division 1, Division 2, down to amateur, they cannot sign you if you are a foreigner. Except, I think, for amateurs, they can sign some. There is what they call bar league. So that league, that division can sign foreigners, but you are not going to get any money. The money is so low. Even to go into that particular league I'm talking about right now as a foreigner, it's so difficult. You can't find it. Rare. It's so rare. So if you are anticipating to be a footballer here in Turkey, carrying your boat that you're gonna come here and get a league easily, just like in Europe, it's really difficult. You can't, because there is a law by the Turkish Football Federation that foreigners cannot be signed in the lower leagues. And also, there is a law guiding the Super League, the main league, that they cannot buy field more than 12 foreign players on their leagues. So if a club has 12 professional players in their team, they cannot play more than that 12 professional players. So it's really difficult if you are in this very place trying to get a club where you can play. So if you are planning to come here for football, please, I want you to change your mind until the rule is changed. Or you can go to Europe where you can get a league. So please, if you're out there planning to come here to play football and you haven't got a club, forget it. You are not going to get any club here. The fourth on the list is dentistry. If you are a dentist in any part of the world, please, guys, forget it. You are not getting any job here, except you come here and become a Turkish citizen, and then you can work here. Even if you study dentistry or nursing or medicine, you can't work here except you become a Turkish citizen. So in case you are in this very category, I am sorry for you. You can't get a job in any of the public hospitals or even private hospitals. It's so difficult to do, except you have connection, you have some plans, or somehow it works out for you. But if you are a dentist, I'm sorry, that job is not possible here. The fifth one on the list is a lawyer. If you are a lawyer, you want to practice this profession in Turkey, it's no-go area. Forget it. You can't get this job. Same thing applies to all of them, except you are a Turkish citizen before you can practice this very job as a lawyer. And there are some even certain jobs, even if you become a Turkish citizen, you cannot work or get that very job here in Turkey. So if you are a lawyer, I'm sorry for you. You have to become a citizen before you can practice law in Turkey. You must learn the language, you must speak the language, you must have, the cultural heritage as a Turkish person before you can work, practice this very job here in this country. The sixth on the list is banker. If you are a banker, sorry for you, the same thing happens. You can't work in any of the financial institutions. This is really serious here. You cannot work in any of the financial institutions because it requires you to become a citizen and as well know the certain procedures and protocols to work as a banker in any of their financial institutions. So if you are a banker in any part of the world, forget about coming to Turkey to practice this job, except you want to become a citizen. If you are studying banking in any of their institutions, schools, universities, so think about having a turquoise card and think about getting married to a Turkish person or think about investing money in Turkey. That's the only way you can become a banker in any of the banks or any of the financial institutions. The seventh on the list is notary. If you are someone who works in notary office in your country, or you are aspiring to be a notary officer in any part of Turkey, forget it. You cannot work in a notary office if you are not a Turkish citizen. So if you want to work as a notary officer in any of the Turkish notary offices here in this country, you just have to be a citizen before you can become a notary officer. And all you need to do is as well graduate here, get the turquoise card, and as well apply for Turkish citizen. Then you can work as a notary officer in this place. The eighth on the list is custom officer. If you are planning to become a custom officer in this country when you come here, sorry for you guys, you can't be a custom officer in Turkey. You need to as well be a Turkish citizen before you can be a custom officer. If it is just to get a work to be employed as a custom officer, forget it. You can't. I'm sorry for you. The ninth on the list is security officer in private institutions or public institutions. Forget it. You can't work as a security officer. You can't be a policeman. You can't be a soldier in Turkey if you aren't a Turkish citizen. So if you are planning to become a soldier in Turkey, enter the Turkish military, if you are planning to become a police officer in this country, forget it. You just have to come here, become, a citizen, like the other ways I have said it, and then you can work as a security officer here in this very place. The 10th on the list is civil servant. If you are planning as well to be a civil servant in Turkey, sorry, it's the same application that applies to everybody. You can't work as a civil servant in this very country. All you need to do is to be a citizen, and then you can. And civil servants are well taken care of here in Turkey in terms of when they retire. So if you plan to have, settle your life here in Turkey, you just have to be a Turkish citizen, and then you can work as a civil servant. And before I say the 11th forbidden job here in Turkey, I want to tell you about the vacant position that I told you in the beginning of this video. It is a school located in Istanbul, and this school is a very nice school. I got their info about this particular position. Actually, they didn't have contact with me. I felt I should give it out to you guys that are always watching my videos. If you are in Turkey, you can go directly to the school as well and apply, and as well apply online. If you aren't in Turkey, you can apply with the information that I'm going to drop in this very video. You can apply through, give your CV and your cover letter. From there, maybe they can have interest on you and call you to give you this very job. So all you need to do is try to apply through this means. In case they ask you how you got to know about this job, refer them to this very video. That is where you got to know about this job. Now let's go on to the last one, which is the 11th one on the list, pharmacist. If you are a pharmacist and you are in your country, not in Turkey, I'm sorry, you can't get this job here in Turkey, except you come here, reside here, become a citizen, and you can do this job. Or you study in this very place, graduate, probably get a turquoise card, and from there you can become a citizen. So if you are a pharmacist, all I would advise you is to keep calm in your own country or look elsewhere, because if you aren't a citizen, forget it. You can't work as a pharmacist or as a doctor or as a banker or as a lawyer. All these jobs, you can't do this job here if you aren't a citizen. So with that, this brings us to the end of this very video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, like I said in the beginning, click on the subscribe button right now. Okay, thank you so much for doing that, and see you in my next video. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment on the comment section, and as well you can click on the notification bell so you will be notified anytime I upload any video. See you guys. I love you all. Thank you. Bye bye.